Hello?
Is that how we're starting the video?
Yeah. Hello?
You creeping up on the audience?
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much for lunging on over here. We are going to film a trailer reaction over the new Justice League trailer. We have not seen it yet.
Yeah, it's almost like 6:30 p.m. and we've like stayed away from it like all day.
Yeah. Yeah,
we
like,
just procrastinated on filming this video, so we just stayed away from the trailer. We've kind of stayed off of social media.
yeah. I will say I have seen like snapshots of it, but I haven't
seen
actually. Yeah, I haven't seen like the trailer at all. So this will be our actual full-on first reaction to the trailer, just checking it out. So we're gonna start that.
Hey guys, before we start, we just want to mention that we don't have an adapter to where we can plug two headphones into the laptop at the same time. So we're gonna have to play it from the laptop here, and Marquez gonna play it from his phone, and we're gonna have to start them at the same exact time. So we're gonna do a little countdown before we start.
Yeah, because also we kind of want to watch it on the same screen, so we're kind of pointing at stuff and pointing each other out, pointing things out. But so
all right, 3, 2, 1. Surprised he's not using Hallelujah again.
Oh yeah.
Out in the dark, among the stars, the god is dead.
Definitely a different tone than the Joss Whedon one.
Almost like a premonition. I think there's an attack coming.
My lord, this world will fall.
Is that a different voice?
I think so.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend ourselves.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charging bull, then don't wave the red cape at it.
You were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your life, find out what that reason is.
The CGI looks about the same.
Yeah.
But
I do like this music.
yeah,
Said the age of heroes would never come again.
it doesn't look as ugly as the first Justice League.
Definitely still a lot of CGI, but at least it's not like that weird red color.
Yeah.
It has to. We live in a society.
Oh my god.
Why did I have to say that?
Batman.
His voice is better.
They're just playing off those memes.
His voice is better, but I don't know why.
Yeah. I'll have to watch that again.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch it again and then we'll go back to the main set.
All right, so we just finished watching the Zack Snyder's Justice League cut. So yeah, it's weird. What is it? Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League?
Yeah, it's the Snyder cut. I'm just gonna call it a Snyder cut.
Yeah, I think it's called like Zack Snyder's Justice League or something like that. So yeah, we just got done watching that. I will say, I'm not gonna necessarily say it looks like extremely better, but it is only like a trailer, and it's not like you only saw like really quick things, you know. Like, you didn't see a lot of things happening.
Yeah, like I mentioned, it did have a different tone.
Yeah,
and I think Zack Snyder has even said that there's not going to be nearly as many jokes as the theatrical version had. Yeah, so that's exciting. That's going to have a little more of a serious tone. Not that jokes are bad, just they were bad in the theatrical version.
Yeah, and like I said, it didn't look as ugly as the first one did, you know, but the CGI, it might be better in some ways, but like overall, the CGI doesn't look like it's enhanced a lot. Yeah,
it looks like a lot of DC movies, other than a few.
Yeah,
it does look just like a big CGI mashup.
Yeah,
but like you said, the coloring does look a little bit better. So there are aspects that are better.
Yeah,
but there are aspects that look pretty much the same.
Yeah, exactly. So like the original, and if you go back and you watch our original Justice League review, we do give it a higher grade than I would now.
Yeah.
I think we gave it like an 80%.
I gave it a 70, which I've come to realize that whenever I'm not really sure about a movie, I usually give it a 70.
Yeah.
Because like I gave the Justice League a 70. I gave The Last Jedi a 70.
Yeah.
Like when I'm not really sure about a movie, it seems my mind just goes straight to a 70.
Yeah, and I think I was wanting to like it at the time, but after a while, I've come to just not like it like at all. Like it's actually a pretty legitimately bad movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's an ugly mess just in general. Like it's badly written, and then like it just looks ugly.
Yeah.
And so, but like thankfully this one does look not as ugly. It doesn't really look that ugly, but you know, hopefully when we see it, it's actually better. It's gonna be 4 hours long,
Yeah.
so hopefully it is. Hopefully that 4 hours is warranted.
Yeah, it's really weird because it started off as being like a 8-part series or something like that, or like 6 episode series.
Yeah.
And then it turned into like a 4-hour movie. So it is weird. It is interesting to see just how it plays out.
Yeah.
And what all they cram into this
exactly.
movie.
So
I still think it's a little bit too early for a team up movie.
Yeah.
Considering the movies they had before that take place before this. But I am gonna go in optimistically.
Yeah, and just real quick, I'll say this. I think one of the main issues with DC, I don't know if I've said this before in this channel. I know I've said it in our podcast, but I've probably said it in here before. I think the main problem with DC, and unfortunately it's the thing that they would have to start over. They wouldn't have to start over, but they just need to change really bad.
Right.
Is that I think that they tried to catch up with Marvel.
Yeah.
And I think
Definitely.
they easily could have gotten to. Think they easily could have gotten to be as good as Marvel.
Right.
You know, even their comic books are known to be better than Marvel. A lot of people say that DC comics are better than Marvel comics.
Yeah. The animated movies are really really good.
The animated movies are fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that one of the main issues with the DC universe or DCEU or whatever it's called is that they try to catch up with Marvel.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it could have been as good, maybe even better than Marvel, if they had just taken their time and put out individual movies or like standalone movies. Put out their standalone movies first. They could have had a Superman movie, a Batman movie,
Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
They definitely should have had an Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg.
Yeah, especially since Aquaman is not even Aquaman yet in Justice League.
Yeah,
it's we've talked about it before, but it's almost like having an Avengers movie where like before the first Thor movie even happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's not even really like the Thor that he should be.
Yeah. So I really think they should have had at least those three. I mean, they didn't. I don't think they never necessarily had to have a Batman, Superman. I think they should have, and I think Batman vs Superman could have been done a little better,
right?
To kind of get those characters going to like to where you could see them and like them and like where they're heading at,
right?
But I think they definitely should have had a standalone of those three characters. They had a standalone of Wonder Woman, and that was done well. But they should have had a standalone of Aquaman before Justice League and Cyborg,
right? I agree.
Because especially since those three. And especially, I would say especially Aquaman and Cyborg are
which I think Wonder Woman came out after Justice League, didn't it?
I think it did. Yeah. So that should have came out before Wonder Woman and Aquaman should have came out before Justice League. And then they should have had Cyborg, especially since those three characters, especially Cyborg, I would say is one of the lesser known, and Aquaman are one of the not lesser known, but people don't know a lot about.
Yeah,
them.
the casual audience.
Yeah, they don't know a lot about them, especially Cyborg, I would say.
Right.
Yeah,
it is exciting to see the black Superman suits.
Yeah.
Which I know that Zack Snyder had in his plans since the beginning. It was just taken out once Joss Whedon came in.
Yeah.
So it is exciting that they're actually going to have that in there. Then just the final thing I want to talk about, I don't know if you have anything more.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, the Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah, because if anybody doesn't know this already, we absolutely despised with every ounce of our soul.
Yeah.
Just Suicide Squad in general.
Yeah.
But Jared Leto's Joker was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Which we did go into Suicide Squad wanting to like the Jared Leto Joker. We even went dressed as the Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah, if you go back in our history in our channel, you'll see a review over Suicide Squad, and we are dressed up. Me and both are dressed up like the Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah, it's the most depressing thing.
Yeah, and Brittany, his sister, is dressed up like Harley Quinn, and we were sitting there like some kids that just like are just bummed out because they were told they're gonna do something, good was gonna happen,
right?
And then it was terrible.
But yeah, that video is also one of our earlier videos so it's not that great. If you watch any of our early videos back in 2016, like they were pretty awful, especially the Jungle Book review.
Yeah, which thank goodness we're perfect now. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so but if you go back, you can watch that video where we just talk about how pretty much upset and disappointed we were. Then we have a much longer video going over like in depth of the Suicide Squad.
Right.
But yeah, so we do want to talk about the Jared Leto Joker and the changes. If it is how it is in the trailer, like full on, it seems like it'll be good. It seems like he'll be good.
Yeah, which I'm not even going to be surprised if that scene that was in the trailer is like the only scene that he's in the movie, to be honest. Because I don't really see how he could play a big factor in the whole story as a whole. Yeah. But Batman probably just goes to him once. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. It would be a great redemption. Yeah, if he actually does good.
No, definitely. And I hope. It seems like he'll do good. It seems like he is, and it's not. And he definitely is different. I mean, as far as I can see, the look's different. Obviously, right? And that was a few days ago. We found that out.
Yeah, with the picture.
Yeah, the picture. But the voice, and he only said like maybe like a sentence or two.
This is society. We live in a society.
They just had to put that in there. But like he said one sentence, and his voice was definitely different. You know, because in the original, he definitely sounded like Jim Carrey in certain parts. Like, you know, could you show me one video and he sounded like exactly like Jim Carrey?
Oh yeah.
I execute my will according to my plan, and you.
And it just, I mean, I'm not saying anything. I don't like Jim Carrey or anything like that, but. You know, it just didn't fit well with his character at all. I mean, I would say fit well with his character. So I would say I like what they're going for with this Joker. You know, it seems like it's going to be good. If it is good, I won't mind if they keep him. You know, you know. But I mean, I will say, like in Suicide Squad, I wanted them to have nothing to do with the Jared Leto Joker forever because it's just awful. But you know, if this is what they're going to do, you know, I'll be okay with it. You know? Yeah. I never thought Jared Leto was a bad Joker. I just didn't. I mean, a bad Joker, a bad actor. I just thought he was a bad Joker. There you go.
So. You confessing?
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully he does well, and hopefully that one sentence kind of is a good representation of what his acting will be like in this, and from here on out. Well, guys, I think that's going to go and be it. If you're interested, we do have a podcast called the Awesome Padron Podcast. We'll put a link in the description below. You can check that out. If you like to listen only, you can go ahead and go on Google Play, go to Apple Podcasts.
You're about to say iTunes.
I'm about to say iTunes. Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We are on all three of those. And if, like I said, we'll put a link in the description below for the channel. And if you want to, you can go over to those other two videos where we talk about Suicide Squad, and we have our Justice League video up. But just know that the Justice League, our opinions on that movie have changed drastically. Yeah. So we really don't like the Justice League anymore. So we're going to go in and end it there. If you like this, you can go ahead and go to the bottom, let us know, and subscribe and like, and that's in the weird order. Like and subscribe and comment and tell us what you thought about this video, what your opinions are on the new trailer.
Yeah, and we have social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at 2 Awesome Men.
Yeah, which we're not very active on, but hopefully soon.
That's just going to be a staple on our channel, saying that.
Yeah, and as always, thank you so... Oh, goodness. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see us later.